Sure. Round 1 on the draw. Not really that good. Do I want to mold this? I think it's too slow. I don't think it does anything. It's just a couple of 1-1s and a 2-2 and a 3-3. Okay, much better. I think I'm gonna bottom the portable hole because I don't know what I'm playing against. Okay, go turn 1 Ghost Fire. Turn 2, probably Ingenious Smith. Turn 3, maybe a 3-3 Stone Coil, depending if he's tapped out or not. So it's Phoenix. Lightning Axe pitched, sure. Okay, that's a nice draw to go with the Smith. So go for Smith. I think I want the Ginger Brood over another Ornithopter. Because I can't use this twice a turn, so... Okay, so he didn't find anything useful with the Expressive since he had to exile Expressive Iteration. That's good for me. What do I want to play here? I guess I start off with Ginger Brute. He's gonna kill my Smith. Yeah, that was expected. So the Smith dies. Probably just Ghost Fire and swing. And then next turn just Ghost Fire equip onto the Ginger Brood again. Then have a 5-5 that can potentially not be blocked. Force he can have a Lightning Axe. Then I might need... I guess putting it in the Ornithopter is better in that case. So this was his second spell, so yeah, he doesn't get anything back. So this would be... The Old Uglier is a +3/+3, so he gets out of that. So if I hit for stick now, he's at 11, and then this gives +3, which is 9, means I'm a bit short. But I think it is better to get out of Lightning Axe range. Actually, it's 7. Actually, no, it's exactly lethal. Oh, I didn't count the enchant itself, of course, yeah. So I have exactly lethal with Ghost Fireblade next turn. I can also make it not be able... I guess Arclight Phoenix does have haste, so you can block Ginger Brute. So if I draw land, I can give it unblockable, sort of unblockable. The Phoenix still blocks it, so... Doesn't mean too much. I would need Shadow Spear. Good thing I bought him the first portable hole, because it's not really doing anything for me. Also, no Thing in the Ice is here, so I'm not sure if I want to keep in the portable holes, but... So if I draw a land, I can go Shadow Spear equip. Then that'll be a 9-power Ginger Brute. Because he's probably going to leave this... No, he's not going to leave it back. That's surprising. Can't think of a 1-mana spell that saves him here. He could have like an unsummon or something in his deck, but that's the only thing that saves him here. So I am gonna make him have it. Because you can't Lightning Act this. It's an 8-8, now a 10-10. So does he have the unsummon? Nope. That's weird. Because the Phoenix does have haste, so he can block Ginger Brood. Okay, so the Scrabbling Claws are definitely coming in. The Caskets are not better than portable holes. There's no 3-drop I'd want to hit. The Stubborn Denials are probably gonna be better than some of the stuff in my main deck. The Shadow Spear is terrible. It's fine if I want to raise, but I don't think that's really what I want to be doing. Portable holes are good against Sting in the Ice specifically and nothing else. The glitters also aren't that great. They were good that game because he doesn't have any artifact destruction main deck. He could have a Braids in the sideboard. That's probably good enough reason to trim down on this and go for the... Huh? Why can't I grab these? For the Stubborn Denials. I think 2 portable holes is fine. Stone Coil doesn't really have a lot of multicolored things it gets through. It's fine with Ensoul. Like, I prefer the Staff over Ensoul, and I prefer Ensoul over all that glitters because I can Ensoul the Darksteel Citadel. There's nothing really. I can use more for Graveyard Hate. It's portable hole. Well, that Thing in the Ice really is annoying if he just slams it onto. Guess I can cut an Ornithopter, maybe a Drum. Not really sure what they cut here. I guess I'll cut a Drum. I did put in some more 1-drops. Okay, this is a pretty nice hand. I'm just gonna go for Drum first. He's got 1 red open. I don't want to give him the chance to use a removal spell on 1. Strategic, sure. I don't think there's a difference between a 1-1 and a 2-2 Stone Cold Serpent right now, so I think I'm just gonna make it a 1-1 so I can get the Mutavault out as well. Not the Mutavault, the Ginger Brood. And I'll save the other Stone Coil to make it a bit bigger later. If he has Anger, I just install the Darksteel, so I don't really care that much about that. I don't think I want to run into an anger here, so I think I'll just tap my Stone Coil to cast the Ensoul. He can't Spell Pierce me. I don't want to put it on Gingerbread because, again, if he has the 1 mana removal spell, then this ends pretty poorly for me. So I have 7, 8, 9. I have Lethal on board, exactly. So he needs to do something. It's going to be difficult for him to remove the Darksteel Citadel. He can try to jump with Phoenix, but that's not a long-term solution. So even if he has, like, Anger of the Gods, I think the best thing is still if he has an Unsummon somehow. Then I can only deal... So I have to play the Citadel for land. Equip Ghostfire, animate Mutavault. I still get in for 6 damage. Put him to 5, which is still good. I guess I could also play another Stone Coil for 1. Yeah, so... I guess if he has Unsummon plus something... Okay, tap land pass. Ooh. It's a good draw. But what can I do here? So I can play out the Stone Coil. I'm 1 mana short from being able to Stone Coil, animate Mutavault, and so I guess I just animate Mutavault, swing with everything but Stone Coil. I guess I could just go for a Stone Coil for 2. I think that's also fine. I think a Stone Coil for 2 is also fine here, pre-combat. I need to put a creature onto the battlefield pre-combat, so all the creatures I already have are able to attack. Because I need the Springleaf Drum to make me blue mana. I guess he had nothing. I could have killed him with the Mutavault, but I was not going to risk losing there. Okay. Okay. Looks like I'll be on the draw again. No companion for the opponent. And looks decent. Really prefer a blue source for a turn 2 Ensoul, but looks like the matchup might not be too good for a Gingerbread with an Ensoul. I guess if it's Junsack, it's a bit better. If it's Company Sack, it's a lot better. If it's Claim the Firstborn Sack, then I might have some issues. I think I'm willing to take 2 damage to deal 1 damage to him. So go for Portable Hole into Gingerbread. I guess I could just cast the Staff. That actually might be better, yeah. Just cast the Staff over getting an extra point in. Staff makes it into a 4/4. So I can make a Springleaf a 4/4 here. Innkeeper. Okay, sure. Elvish Mystic. Okay, that's interesting to say the least. I don't know if I want a portable. I think I might just want a portable the Elvish Mystic. Or maybe this. I think I want to use Portable Hole. I don't want to trade with Gingerbrood here. I'm thinking like what other 2-drops he could realistically get here. Don't really think there's that much else I can hit. So I guess I'm gonna take this one. If he's running Citadel. He already has the 4 mana for the... what is it? For the company. Ghost Rider, sure. He's actually hitting me. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so I got 2 life out of that, so I'm not gonna untap that. So I think I want this on white for Lyris. I guess I just 2-shot him with Gingerbrutes. I guess that's the plan. Just go in Soul. Double activate. This turn smack for 9, next turn smack for 9. Don't think there's a point in going in with a Mutavault when he's got a Ghostwriter trade and he can just block Chump with Goat if I don't activate Gingerbrutes. Yeah, okay. He doesn't have anything. Hushbringers, definitely. Now what else am I gonna want? Don't think I really need the Claws. Don't think I need the Trade Winds. The Stubborn Denials are an option. The Casket and the Portable Holes. So this is what I'm looking at right now. So I don't think I want the Shadow Spear again. I really want the Ghostfire Blades. The Stone Coils are nice because they protect me from Mayhem Devil. So Portable Hole isn't really that good, so I think I'd rather, if anything, I'd just run Glass Casket. Because that hits Devil at least. The Staff I think is really nice. And the Soul, all that glitters. Probably gonna have a lot more removal after sideboard, so I could cut the Glimmers, bring some Stubborns in. I think the Bomat's gonna have a hard time connecting. This might be a bit too much, but I think the Bomat has a hard time connecting because he's gonna have a lot of Elvish Mystic and that type of effects, and I don't really want to just Bomat for 1 or 2. The Portable Holes are just worse. Glass Caskets here. The All That Glitters, they're fine if I can get it on a Stone Coil, but it's very bad against Fatal Push. Because at least in Soul I can put on a Dark Steel Citadel, same with the Staff. I think this is good enough. This was Dark Steel Citadel, this obviously would have been very good, but it's not. Like another land regardless. I guess a 1-drop's not the worst. So I can go Ornithopter into Stone Coil here. And then next turn just go Ensoul. Ensoul or Hushbringer. Actually, do I really want the Hushbringers? Now that I think about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I just don't want the Hushbringers. So what do I really want Hushbringers against? So it's good against the Life Gain guy and Woe Strider making a token, but that's about it. Yeah, this actually was probably a mistake to board in, and now I've got this mistake times 2 in my hand. So if he goes like Elf, I could just play out a creature, but I guess he can Mayhem Devil blow me out, and I really don't want that to happen. I think that's the biggest issue, if he has a Mayhem Devil. And then he just goes Devil, ping the Ornithopter. That could get out of hand real quick. Actually, Hushbringer's not even that good in this matchup. Okay, so here I don't think I'm going to have much of a choice here. I'm just probably going to try to develop Ginger Brood. Okay, and Soul's nice. I guess I could go this plus Hush. But then I can't attack with Stone Coil. Because I can't get through his creatures. So this is bad into a Fatal Push. This is just a creature. And then I don't get to get in for any damage. Which is not great if he just slams the Citadel. So he's gonna get 2 black mana here if he really wants the Citadel. The biggest problem is just a single Fatal Push, but I don't think there's a way I can play around it. So I might just want to pressure him here. If he goes Devil, sack 2, he shoots my Ornithopter, I sack this, so this should still be fine. So I should try to raise him like this. It is pretty much a 3-turn clock combined with Ginger Brood, because I can go for 1 extra damage. And I can start going for extra creatures to sack to Priest starting next turn, so... Woe Strider is not really too much of an issue, because Stone Coil has Trample, so he can't just block sack. I'm actually going to get rid of the Ginger Brood here. I want the 2 toughness from Ornithopter. Well, looks like the Hushbringer would have been good here. Unfortunately. Would have gotten 2 triggers here. But I think I'm still in good shape. So I'm going to shock so I can go for double Hushbringer. Starting with an attack. I guess the Hushbringer flying can also just kill my opponent. in combination with Stone Coil's Trample, of course, but he can't chump that, so... Yeah, if these were two actual cards, I might have had a lot better chance here. Now the next goal should be to try to set up Luris, now that I've sort of protected myself from the Priest. This creature shouldn't be causing any more issues. Okay, it looks like he is going for something, so I'm guessing one of the Innkeepers is going here. Oh, one of the Innkeepers, the Innkeeper is going here. Okay, he doesn't get anything from him, so that's just a blank. Another blank. I guess he could double block here, but then he's left with nothing, and he's got... So he's at 5. Yeah, he's gonna need to... He's probably just gonna double block here. Do I just go for a 3-3 Stone Coil or a 4-4? So he's gonna probably bring back a Woe Strider here. And if he double blocks, he takes 1, 2, 3, 4. He goes to 3. I guess at that point, I could just put Luris into my hand. I could just make a 1-1 Stone Coil so I can sack it to Priest. So if I attack, he double blocks, he brings this back. The only way he can sack it is he does it, but otherwise he just yeah, okay, so that I should be doing this. Otherwise he just sacks and brings it back and it's worse for me. So here I'm forcing him. The double block. So now I think I just want to go for a Stone Coil for 1 because it's gonna get negated by his Woe Strider anyway. So it doesn't matter if I go for 3, and this is so I can get Luris into my hand at the same time. And I also have a creature I can sack for Priest to keep both Pushbringers in play. And then next turn I can go either Luris, Ginger Brute, or some other combinations. So Woe Strider return, I'm guessing. Obviously doesn't get any triggers here. So actually the Hushbringers weren't the worst. They actually stopped them quite a lot here. This would have gained 4 or 5 life, extra treasures. I think 3 extra goats or 2 were shut off as well. I can Ensoul, meaning this is a 6-6, meaning these two need to block. That's actually pretty good. Actually, can I just Ginger Brute unblockable? Yeah, okay. I think that's the play. Force opponent into having a removal spell. I can just Ginger Brute and he doesn't have a haste creature. Yep. Oh. Finally on the play. Gonna mold this. Just a ton of 1/1s. Okay, this looks interesting. I think I'm gonna keep. But do I not want Stone Coil? I think the rest of the curve is good enough without the Stone Coil. So turn 1 Hope, turn 2 Smith, turn 3. What is this? The Staff on Hope. Problem here is if this Hope dies immediately, I don't have an artifact. So I can't use Spire of Industry for colored mana. Oh, it's the Mirror? Does any other deck play Ornithopter main? Okay, so it feels like the Mirror. He also does have Lyris, I'm guessing. Yeah, he does. So yeah, definitely the mirror. Not really too scared of this Ginger Brood here. I'm not gonna trade. I need my colored mana. So not blocking. So let's see what the Smith can find. A Bomat. That's not really... Doesn't really fit this turn, so I'm just gonna go for Smith. Maybe I hit a 0 drop. I guess a Springleaf Drum would be nice to hit. I'll take the Ornithopter, just to put an extra counter on Smith immediately. And it's also pretty good with the staff, since I get to curve out a bit better. So let's see, does he have turn 2 Ensoul? Nope, his own Smith. Okay. Ghost Fireblade, that's a nice hit. So it's time to go. Ooh. Well, this changes things. I guess I just go for another Smith. I'm just going for another Smith here. Springleaf Drum. So I deal about the same amount of damage. I'm not sure if I want to go for the Bomat here or not. So he added a Goat's Fireblade, so I think it's fine if I trade with my Bomat here. I'm definitely attacking with the Smith. I think it's fine attacking with the Bomat. I don't mind trading with the Ginger Brood here, since I know about Ghost Fire. And the Smith is gonna make my Bomat irrelevant, so I might as well get in while I can. And these Smiths are gonna get pretty large. He's already at minimum 1 turn behind on this Smith, so... Stone Coil for 1, sure. And an Ensoul. Okay. The Ensoul is annoying here. Yeah, because he can block Staff. But the Citadel... What is the wording on this? Enter the battlefield. Okay, now this is kind of stopping me from doing anything. I guess I cast this and put Lyris in my hand. I'm gonna save the Citadel for next turn, so I can make these bigger. And I'm just gonna Lyris to my hand here. That Ensoul, unfortunately, stops my turn completely. I was planning to go for it with a flying attack with the staff. And he can't really hit me, which is a good thing, because I can just chump indefinitely with Lyris, so he's not in that great of a spot himself. And he's a bit more tied down on mana than I am. So him racing is not gonna happen. This is too small to get through my Smith. Okay, never mind. That is scary. But I'm willing to double block with double Smith. I think this is a good trade for me. I'm completely fine double blocking here. I have the Lyris to bring them back, so I don't mind this. So I guess I'm gonna be taking some damage here regardless. Spring Leaf. I think I'll take Shadow Spear. So he can't really afford to race me now. I think if he waited a turn, I think he would have had a much bigger threat here. I guess the Smiths could have outgrown the Stone Coil plus Glitter. So I guess it was fine for him. But I'm completely happy. Next turn I can Smith again. And then I can start... I can maybe already start attacking with the Ornithopter, but I think I'm gonna wait and set up Shadow Spear and Ghost Fire for next turn. He's also got only one colored source, so that could also be restricting his plays if he has his own staff. Ornithopter, that's nice. That makes his creatures bigger. If he attacked in the air, like, sure. Ornithopter chump. Not really afraid of that. And I drew another Ornithopter, so that's perfect. So I can now use this one. I can pull that out of my graveyard. Another Smith. A Springleaf Drum. I think I want to get as much mana as possible here, so Ornithopter. So I can already smash with Hope. So that's gonna be 2 mana, right? Yeah. So I guess I can check. Does my deck have any main deck removal? Portable Hole. Okay, so I should... So Portable Hole, but he only has 1 card, so if he Portable Holes, he can only hit me for 7. So I shouldn't be afraid of that. So I can go for a bit more of aggressive play here. And just go staff this. Staff this and smash. I guess I could also just sack Hope and completely shut down his turn. Guess that's not the worst thing ever. But I don't think I need it. I think I can just wait. So I have +3 on this, so it's a 7 lifelinker. Which is going to be really good against this Ornithopter. Stone Coil, sure. If he tries to go in with the Smiths, I'm probably going to double block this one and chump with the Ornithopter and his Ornithopter. He probably just needs to stay back here. If he tries to go in, yeah, that might not end too well for him. I'm just gonna chump. I can regain the life with my Hope of Gerper. No, I don't want to untap that. Portable Hole. Ooh, that's just disgusting here. So how do I want to play this out? I think I definitely want the Hope of the Ornithopter here. So Shadow Spear, Ghost Fire, that's 1, 2, then 5 to equip. That would be all of my mana. So I guess I'm just going to go Shadow Spear, Portable Hole. I think that's how I'm going to play it. So I'm just going to go Shadow Spear for 5 lifelink. And then I'm just going to Portable Hole the Ornithopter. And that should be good enough to seal this one. Not gonna run out the drum. It is like free mana, but I don't want to lose my blockers here because he could theoretically overrun me. He also threw away that, so he's gonna be completely without flyers. Portable hole. Do I just sack this? Now that I'm thinking about it, now that he lost his big threats, I could just lock him from artifacts. And then next turn is Ghostfire with the Ornithopter. That does sound pretty good. Yeah, that might just be the play. He doesn't have any flyers anymore, so just gonna lock him down. And I doubt he can kill. Well, I'm obviously gonna chump or double block depending on his best land here is like another Dark Steel to trigger his Smiths. And I still have the 32 life linker. I don't really need the Luris ability anymore. He's dead in the air here to Ornithopter if he tries to attack with Stone Coil. And I can also just double block the Stone Coil. Yeah, okay, so he's staying back. Untap the staff. Okay, gonna play land out. Trigger both my Smiths. So I basically force him into a chump block here. I'm not sure if I should give him lifelink as well. I think I can. Don't think I'll really be doing anything else with my turn, so I might as well give him trample lifelink as well. If I just go all in, he's forced to block this. Guess he's just gonna concede response. So if I would have gone on in, he takes 2 from this. And he's forced to block, Luris goes through. So I could have just all in, then forced the blocks on my 2 creatures. Since I would have gained a lot of life. Okay, so what do we want here? Definitely the portable hole and the glass caskets. That's for sure. The Shadow Spear is okay. The staff is really important because it's good against casket. Not that much versus portable hole because you can exile it. I could bring in Light of Hope. Could I do something with Trade Winds? I'm not really sure for what matchup this is. I guess I can bounce Smith. I can bounce Smith and bounce his Ensouled creature, but that only works against Ensoul and Glitters, and I'm probably not going to have Glitters in. Because I think it's just not that good. Because at least with Portable Hole, he cannot hit my Darksteel Citadel if I decide to Ensoul. Now Stubborn Denial hits. I guess it does hit the counter, so I guess I could go that route. The Hope. So the Bowmats again are not that great here. Too much stuff blocks it and stops it. Similar to the last game. And the Shadow Spear. I think the Shadow Spear is pretty good. It can do a lot of damage. So maybe the Hope. The Hope locking the opponent is pretty nice. But most of the artifacts are creatures. I guess there is some removal you can lock him from. But it's pretty weak into Ornithopter just by itself. The Aether Trade Winds what would I want to bounce? I guess a casket. I guess casket on a stone coil. Or a portable hole. Something like that. But I think I'll keep it like this. Like, I know that it could work with the engineer, but I'm not sure I want to go into that. Okay, so this is not really doing much. I guess, so what is this? This is turn 1, I go Stone Coil. Or maybe just turn 1 Ghostfire Blade, turn 2 Stone Coil. Yeah, it's pretty slow. And I would like to have a lot of mana in this matchup. Okay, this is much better. And I don't think I'll need the Springleaf Drum here. I think I'm perfectly happy with the cards I already have. I don't really want to throw out an early Stone Coil for acceleration. So I just kind of want to grind with Smith and Luris like I did last game. Casket and just stop his fast kills. So next turn I think I can go Smith. If I hit an Ornithopter I can already make it a 2-2. There's Smith on his end. So this time he's on the play, so it's going to be a different story. Of course, if his Smiths do get out of control, I do have Glass Casket, so... Stone Coil, okay. Springleaf Drum, that might be good for next turn. So I'm gonna need the white land. He has more colored mana, but it's more painful for him, so... I think I take Staff over Ghostfire. I don't have blue mana, but I can use the Springleaf to filter to blue. So next turn I want a drum Staff Serpent maybe, or I might want to just Springleaf Casket. Depends on what the opponent is going for here. The big problem is not having blue mana here. It's going to be difficult to try to animate with Staff and Stubborn Denial. Like, it is good against Ensoul, but... Like, I'm guessing he also cut all that glitters. So, like, we're probably both just only on Ensoul because it's so good with 1-drops. That's why I also don't want to bring in Light of Hope. Because the opponent is thinking he might have a casket or something to just try to race me with his own Smith. Get that. I don't think that's gonna matter too much. Unless his turn is literally like land. No way. With Stone Coil in hand, he would not just go land equip. Okay, he's got his own staff. Is he gonna staff on Ghostfire? Then it might be in a tight spot here, because that's already gonna be... Oof. It's difficult to beat this staff. No, he's not going for that. Yeah, this staff is really difficult to beat. So I guess I'll drum casket the Stone Coil. I don't really have any more mana here, and I don't want this to become a 6/6. I don't have any artifact removal, right? Yeah. And I don't even have double blue to play Staff and Staff immediately to give myself a Darksteel Citadel blocker to block his staffed creature. Just kind of the issue. And like ideally I would have 3 blue mana at this point, so I could also hold up Stubborn Denial, but probably just gonna need to go for a 2/2 Stone Coil, tap it for a staff, and then hope that my Smith is able to block. So his Stone Coil's gone. I already exiled that. Okay, so he has a land. I guess I could also just make a 4/4 Stone Coil, but that just loses to the staff plus Ghostfire. Oh, this is not good. So he can hit me for 6 here, just animate Darksteel and then Ghostfire Blade onto it. Or he can just do this. Well, yes, it's the same thing. So this way he hits for 7 but doesn't equip with Ghostfire. This is not great. I think I'm gonna try to equip Ghostfire here. Hopefully get some blocks. Or do I just want to staff and try to staff and make myself a blocker? I guess that's probably more worth it. So just staff here and use this my Gingerbread as a chump blocker. And then next turn I'll staff my own Citadel. Hopefully just use that as an indestructible blocker if he doesn't have Portable Hole or Casket. But if he has Portable Hole or Casket, I'm probably just not dead, but too far behind here. He can just use it this turn to get rid of my Smith. Yeah, there's Casket, so he can hit me for 8. Yeah, there's no way. Maybe. Ah, that's... Oh, the Ornithopter does complicate things. That does... Oh no, that does change it. I do take 6 instead of just 4, because I can only block 1 here. Another Stubborn Denial. Okay, Stubborn's not really... Maybe should only have them on the play. So here I could go Stone Coil, staff this one, and then I'm just dead to him having too many creatures. Fortunately, this, again, there's no way to remove this, so if someone has and the other one doesn't, it's just really bad. I think I'm still fine with Stubborn Denial, especially on the play. Like, it is just unfortunate that I could not get a creature onto the battlefield to stick. Okay, this is like, what's with this Stubborn Denial? Can I please? Oh, good lord. And he kept 7. Like, stop! It's just Stubborn Denials and Stone Coils. Can you stop, please? And then it's an Outlander. Like, I cannot keep those hands. Like, there's no way I'm gonna win with that hand. I'm down to 3. Oh, I know what 3 I'm keeping. So... Actually, I can't even do that. I can just keep Ensoul 2 lands. Yeah, I guess I'm keeping Ensoul in 2 lands. I don't even have an artifact land. Like, yeah, that's really unfortunate, but I literally drew the exact same cards, all 3 of my hands. Just Stubborn Denials and Stonecoil Serpents, and none of my cards from my sideboard would have changed me keeping that. Because it's just way too weak with this deck. There was not a single... If there was a Smith, I would have kept. If there was an Ensoul, I would have kept. If there was a Staff, I would have kept. But just Stonecoils and even a Ghostfire, I would have kept. Because then I can make a 2-2 Stonecoil. Turn 3, make a Stonecoil 4-4 and hold up Stubborn Denial and probably try to win with that. But it was not even that. Like, it was just Stonecoils and Stubborn Denials. And then on 5, was it on 5 or on 4, I just did not find the land. And then we're stuck with this and hoping for the best. I actually misplayed it. I should have started with Mutavault. Just so turn 2 I can shock myself and deal him 2 damage, because the only way I can win here is by raising him with Ensoul. But if he has literally 1 piece of removal, I lose here. But I can't expect too much on a mold of 3. Okay, that's not terrible. That at least gives me something to Ensoul. So now I can just try to 4-shot him. But if he's just gonna... Yeah, okay, I don't think I'm winning this. So he's got Drum into Smith into probably a 1-drop here. Yeah, he can even just go for the Stonecoil. Oh, he's got Ornithopter as well. Yeah, I think we're just going this and hoping for the best. There's... Like, I can go put it on Ginger Brute and try to wait a bit more, but this is just, it's not going to work out. This is going to outgrow that. I just need to get it, hopefully, 2 Ensoul hits in. Maybe top deck a Ghostfire Blade, and then try to finish it with Ginger Brute. But this one more or less looks like a loss here. He could also just, he's got such a large counter advantage, he could just chump this 5 already with the Ornithopter, then go for a Stonecoil and double block, yeah. So there's just no real outs for me here. Like, he has to have absolutely nothing and I need to rip the nuts. 1 casket, 1 portal, yeah, okay, that's enough to finish this. I guess... What can I... No, there's no way. Like, he can even raise me with the Smith. Don't think there's a way I can do anything, so... What's even my best draw from here? I'll land, put Luris back, I guess. No, because he's gonna have that. No. There's just no outs here. Yep. We're on flight. Looks like a solid hand. Don't really have anything to do with the portable hole on turn 1, but should be fine. Turn 2 Smith plus Ornithopter. Okay, so Boros. No one drop though. So I'm guessing the Smith is probably gonna die. I'm gonna try to put the counter on anyways because I don't really have a reason to save Ornithopter for something special. Next turn I could also maybe go for all that glitters. Probably use a Wild Slash here, but I'm not sure. I think this is the Smith is threatening enough. Next turn it's gonna be a 3/3 already. Actually, he's going for the Ornithopter. Does he just have two removal spells? Seems kind of weird he would go for the Ornithopter, but I guess. I don't have an Ensoul for the Darksteel. I think I'm just gonna go Glitter plus Gingerbread here and put the pressure on the opponent. So I am hitting for, I guess he can have double Wizard's Lightning, but if he does use that on the Smith, I think I'm fine with that. So I can slowly start to get to Luris plus Return Smith. I could have also gone for Portable Hole, all that glitters, which I could also fine play. I guess it does protect my Smith a bit better because it removed the wizard from his side of the board. But if he has a Soul Scar Mage, it doesn't matter really. So, and I'd rather not use Portable Hole on Viashino. Better save it for, I guess Eidolon even I would let him keep because he's probably gonna hurt him more than helps him. Yeah, there's a double Wizard's Lightning. Don't really mind. He did still overall 2 for 1 himself. I think I like the portal play that I mentioned, the portal plus Luris. It doesn't let him light up the stage, so... And he also missed the land drop. Next turn I can go for Smith with Luris. Double Twist Spear, not great for me. Springleaf Drum, okay. Not really. I guess, can I just make a huge Luris here? So how much would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, I guess a huge Luris is just a thing here. How much does the... but I don't really want to do that. I think I just go for the huge Luris. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So it's 8 toughness. 7. Wait, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, 7 toughness. So that's just too much for him. Sure. I accept. So portable hole casket. And again, the Hushbringers don't really do anything outside of just being a lifelink here, but I don't really think I want that. Stubborn Denials again could be okay. I definitely want the Shadow Spear this time. The Glitters are also nice. The Bowmats are not that good. Again, a ton of 1/2 creatures. Do I want the Light of Hope? Oh, Light of Hope destroys Eidolon as well, yeah, so I probably do want that. Hope of Gearper I don't think is that great. I'd rather have just a 0-drop Ornithopter. And the Stone Coil is more flexible than a Hope. Don't think I want the Stubborn Denials. He's got too much removal that can respond to Ensoul. I think I'm just gonna cut a Glitter. Because if he taps out, I can still like Glitter a Gingerbread, Glitter, an Ornithopter, or a Stone Coil Serpent, and it is still difficult for him to get through. I guess I do stop Viashino with Hushbringer, but I don't think that's enough for that. Okay, so this is a really nice hand. So hopefully he goes for a 1-drop so I can just go Portable Hole into Smith. Into maybe Staff. I'm definitely keeping this. Like, I can make Portable Hole a creature with Staff, but I'm not sure if that's something I really want. The 4 damage is not easy for him to do. And he's probably not going to bring in 4 damage spells just for the Staff. So I guess I just go Ghostfire on 1. Any specific way I want to do it? I don't think so, so just Ghostfire pass. Next turn goes Smith. Or I could just go Tapland Portable Hole. I think I like the Smith a bit more here. Especially now that I drew the Ornithopter. But I guess I could just go Portable Hole this turn, next turn Smith. Yeah, that might be better. So I'll just Portable Hole with a tap land here, and next turn I'll go Smith, Ornithopter, equip Ghostfire. So I have a 2/2 and a 2/4. Also, he loses his creature again to enable light up the stage. So what does this become? A 3/2 Goblin that makes a red Goblin on attacking. No abilities extra. That should be fine. So let's see what he goes for here. Oh, lures the hand. That was his turn 3? Okay, then I'm just... Whew, and that's also a nice draw here. So Smith. A ton of Ornithopters, sure. Drum. Ornithopter. And equip. I think he's in a lot of trouble here. But I guess unless he has a lot of Destroy Artifacts, but even that he would have probably used on the Portable Hole to get his Viashino back, so I'm not really sure what he could have. Maybe a Wear and Tear? Actually, is that even legal? Yeah, it is legal. Okay, yeah, Wear and Tear is here. Because right now it'd be pretty good for him to remove the Smith. I guess he can wear, if he has a wear tear, I should be afraid because if I put all the glitters on the Ornithopter, it's gonna end pretty poorly for me. Luris pass, that's gonna be his turn. Plus Lava Runner? Not really the best of turns. Okay, Citadel makes it so I don't really need to play Ornithopter here. So I can go Glitter plus Luris to my hand. So what is the Glitters pumping for here? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 8 in the air. So I think I can just Glitter, Smash. And I think I'd rather keep up the Mutavault block here than go for Luris, because Luris forces me to tap Smith here, which I'd like to have to stop Lava Runner from attacking, and the Mutavault's gonna make a good blocker for Luris. Maybe I should have also just put the glitters on the Smith and had a 2-4 blocker. That actually might have been a mistake, but putting the glitters here is worse against wear and is it actually? He can destroy. He destroys Ornithopter. So it's better in this scenario that I put the glitters on the Ornithopter because I can re-equip Ghostfire. Oh, he's actually going for my Smith. Does he have double Change the Rocks? That's more of a problem because then I won't really have a creature outside of Mutavault. And even Mutavault I'd like to trade for the Luris. So this is 4 mana, so you can't use it. Like, he can go for an attack with Luris, but I'm gonna try to block with Mutavault. If he wants to use a removal spell on my Mutavault, be my guest. First of all, if he offers me eating Lava Runner, I'm not gonna take it because then he can just return it with Luris. Makes it kind of pointless. So how much do I actually... So right now I have 9 in the air if I play the Ornithopter out. So he might want to just trade with Luris just to gain the 3 life. No guarantee he does that, but that could also be a thing he's considering. Okay, so it feels like my Mutavault is dying here. But he also could attack with the Lava Runner, because if I block it, it doesn't really matter. But I am just going to block and trade with the Luris. I don't want to deal with that if the game gets drawn out. So he doesn't have a wear and tear. Well, I guess he could still have a wear and tear. And he just destroys these 2. Or maybe even Portable Hole plus Glitter. Like, the enchantment is kind of... I guess if he doesn't destroy an Ornithopter, the enchantment part of wear tear does matter, but... Otherwise, this 8-10 is just gonna 2-shot him, and I'm still at a healthy 17. And I don't think he can... Not even triple Wizard's Lightning gets him out of this. So it'd have to be... I'm not really sure what he could do. In any case, I still have the B plan of just put a lot of artifacts into play, Luris, and all the glitters onto him. Like I did last game, but this time I'm gonna need my opponent to be tapped out for that. And if he just kills this not Gingerbreed Ornithopter, I'm just gonna play a new Ornithopter and Ghostfire Blade. Oh, so he did have the wear tear. Okay. Sure. That's not a great draw. So equip, land, Lyris. And pass. So he actually did have a wear and tear. So if I would have put the glitters on the Smith, it would have been much worse. Yeah, I think it would have been worse because here he basically just destroyed my glitters. Leaving the Ornithopter alive is not really that big of a deal. But in that case, he could have destroyed Ornithopter and got glitters. Oh, he just scoops the Lyris again. Okay. Guess he just has a blank. The 2/4 Ornithopter just completely bricks him by itself. And I can next turn just Lyris glitters on this and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put it 8 power again and have a 2-shot, even if he gets rid of Lyris. And then he's gonna need another Wear Terror chain to get rid of that. Okay, on the play again. Turn 2 Ensoul with a glitter. Definitely gonna keep this. Let's see what the opponent's playing. Pretty obvious what I'm playing, so it's not no real shocker here. So let's see what the opponent's on. Fabled Passage. Okay, that's a lot better. I can change my play now. I still prefer that this... I guess I want the blue land and the Mana Confluence as my white in case I draw the... the staff. So this is a good hedge play. Okay, yeah, so he is playing removal, so this is very good for me. And then we can probably just Ensoul Citadel. Unless he's playing blue, then I might still wait a bit. Maybe go for a 33 Stone Coil. Heartless Act doesn't work here because my Stone Coil has a counter, so he would need Fatal Push. And I'm not exactly sure what kind of stuff he can have. Okay, so it is blue-black. I guess I'm gonna go try for a Ensoul on Darksteel before he has 3 mana for a counter. So I don't need white yet, and I could use the Mutavault next turn to attack, so I'm gonna Ensoul Citadel. If he has a Sensor, I'll just pay with Citadel, and I'll just have a tap 5/5, and I can also get him for 3. But if he has nothing, then he's taking 8, and then 8 next turn. Klingith Passage, that's his play? Oh, whoa. Yeah, you're in a difficult spot, opponent. You don't even have Fatal Push. Because I can now just animate Mutavault and go for Lethal next turn. I don't even need to add anything to the board. Because I really don't want all that glitters onto the Stone Coil. I guess I could put it on the Darksteel. That's not really that scary. He only blows up Ghost Fireblade. So yeah, I'm just gonna fire up the Mutavault here, swing for lethal. Let's see his removal spell. Oh, it actually was Heartless Act. Oh, they couldn't even kill Stone Coil. That's pretty sad for him. Is there any way he can... So he could have a Languish. No, he loses with Languish. Okay, so I'm just gonna run this out. He's at 1, so let's make another 1/1 Stone Coil. He loses with Languish because my Citadel survives, so I don't think there's an out here. Okay, perfect. Now we get the Stubborns. And the hole's out. Do I want the Claws? Yes, let's... The opponent's probably just gonna be on Mara removal. Trade wins again, not that huge of a thing. Do I want Claws over something? I definitely don't want the Shadow Spear as well, so I might just keep it like this. I think the glitters are fine because I can go Stubborn Denial to back them up. The Claws are only really good against Torrential Gear Hulk. And that's about it. Don't think there's any other use. Like, sure, he can have a Cling to Dust, but I don't really care about that. I think this is fine. So I want to draw a couple of Smiths into a Staff. That'd be ideal to get through his removal. This is an interesting hand. I think it's fine on the draw. I think it's on the draw. I think it's acceptable. On the play, definitely would mold this. Because the Ghost Fire Blades do a lot of work, so. Okay, no land. That's a bit unfortunate. So I'm just going to try to go for a Ginger Brood here. Because if he has Censor, I don't want him to censor my Ghost Fire Blade. But this is pretty bad that I did not hit a land, but I do just need to hit land on one of the next 2 turns. Fatal Push for Ginger Brood, sure. Cycling Censor, which I don't know why he would really do. Unless he's missing land drops, you wouldn't do that on a person who's mana screwed. Unless he's got multiple Censors, and he really needed the land. Okay, so I guess my draw step is Ginger Brood, so repeat last turn. Okay, Heartless Act. Let's see what his... And if he doesn't have any threat, then this favors me, but... No threats. Since he's already at Heartless Act, maybe he doesn't have any more Fatal Pushes, so I'm gonna try with the Stone Coil here. So he had no draw spell, nothing to threaten me with. Oh, do I have a basic? Dig Through Time. Okay, sure. Actually, does this deck have a basic? This could be a problem. Okay, there's the basic planes. Okay, cool. So he can't just completely mana screw me with the field. That would be kind of scary. Okay, there's a land. Perfect. So I'm going to go Smith here. Well, if he doesn't have a counter. And hit a Citadel for land. Perfect. So I can even go Ensoul Citadel. Well, no, actually, no, I can't Ensoul Citadel. Well, I can't do it, but it's not good. So I guess I'm gonna go Beaumont, equip, and a new Ghost Fireblade. And I have the red to actually get the cards, so... I guess he could destroy my red source, but I don't mind that much. Like, if he's just tapping out every turn, I don't really mind this. Ooh, Oxalitis. I do mind that. So I guess it's time to bait out a counter spell. I'll go Ensoul Artifact. So I want him to use a counter here. Negate. If he has negate push, then I'm just pretty sad, but if he just has negate and he doesn't really have much of a follow-up for this Kalidas, then I'm still good here. I want to keep the 1 mana up for Beaumont Sack. Well, actually, no. Why would I keep up Beaumont Sack? That's just dumb. I lose my entire hand. I guess, in theory, I could have 3 lands in my hand. Or he has maybe a steal for Beaumont that would maybe get me to sack it. So if he doesn't have a follow-up to his Kalidas, then I think I win this game. But if he has some sort of a follow-up, then I'm going to have some problems. He's obviously going to attack me, because there's no real point in blocking, which is basically your most powerful threat. I would really like a Stubborn Denial here. That would be perfect. How is he going to stop me? Yeah, so he's got... Unfortunate. Ooh, but a Ripped Ensoul artifact. That's really good. Ensoul. This Ensoul artifact is huge if I can get it through. Can he just use the Hero's Downfall? But he can just attack a zombie, which is kind of annoying. The problem here is he can block Sack, make Kalidas a 5/5, but that's only going to work once. And next turn, if I go Glitter plus Stone Coil, this gives me... Oh, Legion's End. That sucks. That's unfortunate. Well, I can still beat the Kalidas, at least. Okay, so go blue side of Pathway. So I'm gonna put it for 3 and then double equip. Might have been better to go for 4 in case he has Lay Claim, but... not Lay Claim, he has... What is it called? Heartless Act. So all that glitters is giving 4/4, so it would be an 11 power creature. Of course, if he just draws a Fatal Push, I'm dead here, because Kalidas can just kill me. Yeah, too bad. Didn't find any Stubborn Denials, that was mainly the problem here, and I missed the land for too long. Also, if it wasn't for that Kalidas, that game wouldn't have been really close. The zombie chump blocking a lot of the damage, and the Kalidas life gain basically saved him that game. So I think the hand was still fine. Okay, this is quite a hand. So go this, Ornithopter, Drum, Ginger Brute. I don't want to go for Staff because I'm going to be using Ensoul. Ensoul plus Hold Up, Stub. I guess I need a land for that. I can't just do that without any protection. Okay, but that's good enough. So do I Ensoul? I think it's... like, it is kind of obvious what I'm doing, but actually... I think I just want to do it like this. I'm doing 5 damage regardless. And this is kind of obvious and giving away what I have, but I think it's the best play. And now I have 6 plus 6, or even 6 plus maybe more. with Stubborn Denial back up, so he has to go like double push this turn or have... So he's gonna upkeep Stop Me probably. Ooh, he doesn't have anything. Ooh, that changes things. I guess I just go Staff Attack and go for Lethal next turn. I don't want to go all in on the Ginger Brood here. I guess he can negate this. If he counters this... Well, I think I just counter back. If he counters, tries to negate Staff, I counter back. Ooh, but it's a... Actually... Mystical Dispute is interesting. I think now I just let it go. I could have gone to pay, but I think I have enough on board right now that I should just try to Stubborn Denial his next play. Instead of trying... Oh, well, no, he couldn't have censored anyway. So I could have just gotten Staff through, and in the case of push, hope that the Staff is good enough to win. But I think this cuts him down on time significantly. Because he's most likely taking another 6 here, unless he has Mystical Dispute push, which he probably would have tried for last turn. Okay, if he has it, he has it. Does he have another Mystical Dispute? Yeah, that's unfortunate. He just had double Dispute. So I guess he would have had double Dispute last turn as well, so that would have been kind of unfortunate either way. So 33 Stone Coil versus... Oh, he missed the land drop. No, he did not. I think I just go for the 3/3 Stone Coil. It's lethal with an Ensoul artifact. He can still kill it with a Heartless Act, but that's fine. That's really unfortunate. He had double Mystical for this. I guess I could have waited with the Staff. That's another play. Ooh, that's the downside. Yikes. Yeah. That's really bad, because now I can't do anything about Kalidas. That is actually a problem. So I can get in for 1. So I guess having a 4/4 Stone Coil was relevant versus Kalidas, because now I could have gotten him to 4. Yep. Double Dispute Heartless and now into a Kalidas. Like, it's still not game over. It's not that far, but if he... It's hard to imagine him not being able to win from here. I think it was... Well, the double Mystical Dispute kind of messed me up really bad. I guess I should have just waited with the Staff, because he couldn't Heartless Act plus Mystical Dispute. He would need to do that next turn. And at that point, I could have left the Ginger Brute back to maybe pay. Maybe just that was the strategy. Yeah, but I really didn't just expect double Mystical Dispute. Especially when my only real blue card is Ensoul Artifact and nothing else. He could anticipate Stubborn Denial, of course, but I don't think he would just put it just for Ensoul. He's leaving it back. Ooh, now I'm kind of afraid of that, but... So I'm guessing this Bomat, this Lurrus is not going through. Fortunately, that's the most likely scenario here. I think this is going to be a Sinister Sabotage. Because ideally, I just go Lurrus and Soul, Force Lethal. But I highly doubt that's ever going to happen. Like, if this was just a 4/4, I could have threatened Lethal here. That would have made a huge difference. He knows about the Lurrus. But I also can't let him just castle for free and not do anything. Just hit him for 1. So I guess I'm just going for this play. Oh, it resolved. Okay, now that's a different scenario. So I guess I'm actually gonna go for a staff here, because now I'm more afraid of removal. I'm actually just gonna go for my staff. Because he doesn't... I guess it could be a negate. The counter he could have could be negate. That's like best case scenario for me, because... Okay, and I'm just gonna pass Beaumont and pass. If he has Shadow's Verdict, I can animate Citadel and hit him for 4. Like, it's not a great race for me, but it does tap him out completely. He does happen to have it. But I also think he would have just fired it off last turn. He gets most of his stuff out of my yard. He doesn't get Luris, but... I guess I should have just gone 1 for Ginger. It was either 1 damage with Gingerbread or get Beaumont on the battlefield. One of those two. But now I have Staff in play, and I do think the opponent has limited outs to how to get rid of Staff. Okay, he's actually not going for my red source, which I think it's kind of weird. I guess I have 2 red sources in theory, but I think he should have gone for the Spire. Oh, so he had Revolt. Okay, so he had a fail push. Okay, so this going for the staff line ended in my favor. Now he can probably attack with Kalidas here. He's not going to. Interesting. So I can make this a 7/7 and try to pull out a removal spell from him. The problem is Beaumont is kind of sad here because... Just because of, what is it? Kalidas making another zombie. So I'm gonna try to staff the Stone Coil and get in there. If he has just a fatal push for Stone Coil, there's nothing I could have done to play around that. But at least this way I'm threatening lethal, and he can't do the zombie chump line like he did last game, because this time my attacking creature has trample. He can chump with a zombie and just go to 1. But then all my Ginger Brutes are deadly. I could have also gone in for 2 extra. But I kind of want to block and sack a Ginger Brute on a Kalidas attack. So that's my plan currently. To like block with a Ginger Brute, tap it with Drum and Spire, and just sack it for the 3 life. Just so he doesn't get the life link off Kalidas. Like, it looks like it's not that simple of an answer. Unless he's baiting me with a Gear Hulk here, and he just has Gear Hulk kill your Serpent, make another zombie. I think that's... So either he has completely nothing, or it's not an optimal decision. So like I said, deciding if he's gonna just zombie go to 1 or if he's gonna block with Kalidas here. I guess, no, there's not a problem if he has a Heartless Act. If he has a Heartless Act, he just removes 3 counters and makes the Kalidas bigger. That's actually really bad for me. Because, again, he's going to have a big Kalidas, and he's going to get another zombie. Oh, this Kalidas. There's also the problem that I literally cannot do anything against this Kalidas. I do not have a single removal spell for it. Oh, so he just has... Oh, a Shark Typhoon for 4. Oh, that's actually really awkward for him. Yeah, now I see. That's actually really awkward, because he can't block with the zombie, because he would have preferred to do that. Okay, okay, we've got a shot here. I can get rid of the Kalitas now. He's gonna have some zombies, but I wouldn't do this block. You have full information. Okay. He just gave me an extra zombie for free. Like, he has full information. I cannot get an extra card here. He's gonna get a zombie out of this as well, because the Kalita sees my Stone Coil dying. Okay, let's just hope one of his last two cards is not... Bam, here's another Kalitas. I think they run 2 or 3. Oh, it's a dig through time. Oh, so it could just literally be dig through time. Bam, Kalitas. Removal is also kind of scary here because the shark can actually clock me. Not for too much because I still do have the ginger brutes, but now the staff is... Oh no, well, I can still staff Citadel. Staff Citadel is still good. Now he doesn't have Kalitas, because Staff Citadel was weak before because he could just put counters on Kalitas and completely negate my Citadel. Okay. Tap land. Doesn't look like he hit too well. I guess I'll see what he does with the shark. That's gonna tell me a lot. Back on defense. Okay, I see. Yes, I would like to untap my staff. A Stone Coil. Like, the Citadel line, I think, looks really good here. Just because it can't really get removed outside of a 4-mana exile. Again, I want to make my board, I guess, better. Actually, this is probably a mistake. Well, no. I guess he has Shadow's Verdict. Yeah, right. So I should have gone in with the... I should have gone in with the Ginger Brutes. Is basically the... I think I could have been winning this game if I just consistently went in with the Ginger Brutes. I think that's my mistake, because now I'm just gonna get Shadow's Verdicted here. Yeah, he's already attacking with the shark. Yep. Like, I'm not out of this game, or not, like, by a long shot, but... Well, I guess he could have... No, if he board cleared last turn, he would have been at 7 and I animated Citadel. So basically, animating Citadel is what he wanted here. Okay, yeah, so I did expect that. So yeah, he should have been at 2 less. This was completely my bad. I guess he can make a Shark Typhoon token here. That's his game plan. If he's trying to use a counter spell on me, that's most likely not gonna work. Because I'm just gonna staff and hit him with a drum for 4. He is down to just 2 more cards. Okay, he has a removal. That sucks. Yeah, so those Ginger Brute hits are hurting me here. Like, he's got a lot of good draws, he's got a lot of blanks. This is sort of the scenario here. So that's a land. If it's Shark Typhoon, I'm gonna be really scared here. I don't have Luris anymore, so just go Staff. So he can make... Oh, so he drew a removal. Oh, Hero's Downfall. Ah, that sucks. I'm just gonna keep this land in my hand. And now he can castle. Oh. Yeah, I think now I'm losing this. That's really sad. Like, there's still a lot of good draws that I can get, but... Oh, he just double tapped. No. Just looks like and he's instant passing. Looks like this game is not gonna be in my favor, so he probably just stacked some counter spells on top. There is absolutely no reason for him to keep Sensor on top, so I'm just gonna go for the Max Stone Coil for trample damage. Because there's no reason for him to keep Sensor on top when he's literally can keep any card, especially since he kept 2 cards. Shark Typhoon. What does this say? 7 Typhoon? Okay, again, what is the other card? Like, the Typhoon by itself is not that scary. Typhoon Dig. Okay, maybe he whiffs off of a dig, but not looking too good for me. So I think I could have gotten some 3 or 4 extra damage in this game, and also completely messed up the turn. I went for... I think I could... If I would have played this correctly, I don't think the opponent would have had a chance. Like me going animating the land on the exact turn I was supposed to play around Shadow's Verdict was really bad. I just lost an artifact for no reason. He's probably also got a counter here, or just a removal spell. Okay, try to hit. He can also just have another Shark Typhoon and I just die, but that is out of my control. Okay, so yeah. I completely messed up. I think if I played correctly, this was an easy win. So I could have just, on the turn that I went for the animate my Darksteel Citadel, I should have just animated my Ginger Brute. Not animated, just made it a 4/4, give both Brutes unblockable, swing. If he removes it, he removes it. And then if he tries to Shadow's Verdict, I then make the land a 4/4 and he can't deal with it. So that should have been how I play it. And now I think I have 0 outs here, because the Shark's just going to 2-tap me, and he also gets to scry too. Yeah, so up to that Kalita's block, I was playing pretty tightly, and then I just completely just went face first into Shadow's Verdict. And I already lost my Luris. Like, I was lucky I got the staff through, but then I just threw my advantage there. And Soul Artifact. So the draws were still good, but you cannot, like, out-top deck blue-black control. That's not gonna happen. Yep. So I messed up on the double Mystical Dispute, but that was kind of hard to foresee happening. Then I messed up on the animation for the Supreme Verdict, because I just literally did the best thing he would have wanted, because he had no way to get rid of the land if I just kept it. I could have literally just waited. Probably could have also kept the Bomat in my hand. There was no reason to really play it out. Should have just waited for Shadow's Verdict to come down. Okay, on the play again. Okay, looks like a solid hand. I think I'll go Drum, Ornithopter Drum. Not... Well, I guess I can make 2 mana off of the Springleaf Drums next turn, so I can fully use both drums. If I didn't have another creature, then I probably would have just barely gone for the Ghost Fire Blade. But I don't want to show the opponent the Ghost Fire Blade in case he has a damage removal spell or something that he would then decide he wants to kill Ornithopter. I guess he would kill it regardless because I have 2 Springleaf drums. I think I just go Ghost Fire Blade, pass. I guess play Mutavault and pass. For the next turn, I'm just gonna go for a 3/3 Stone Coil and equip. So yeah, here, I think I got a bit punished. They could have had a 4/4 Stone Coil. And I don't want to go for a 2/2. Ooh, that's not great. But now it doesn't really matter that much how big it is. Okay, another Mutavault. If he's gonna use his burn on me, then that's completely fine. I can probably raise him back. But if he uses burn on my creature, then it doesn't matter if it's tapped or untapped. So, win-win scenario, pretty much. Okay. Now this is a bit more scary. This is actually really bad for me. I think the best thing I can do is probably just put Lyris into my hand. And I need to stay back to try and block. If he tries to kill Stone Coil, then I can animate Mutavault, but Mutavault's not doing much versus 2 Twist Spirit, 2 Soul Scars. I guess if he just has a handful of creatures, then that's fine, but if he has, like, this and 2 more 1-drop removal spell. I guess he could just kill me here. Oh, so it's double Wizard's Lightning. Like, he would cast the 1 here. Well, no, he would have... No, he doesn't have to wait for blocks because of Lava Runner. But I am just going to block the Lava Runner here, because Stone Coil is only alive because of the equipment, so... It's gonna be painful to play out the Lyris here, but I think it is correct. So play out the Lyris. Play out the Thopter. Play out Brute. And I think I'll just equip Ghost Fire to the Ornithopter. So now if he doesn't have 1 more instant and sorcery, I should be fine, at least for the moment. Eidolon, I think that's fine. It's not great. It's fine. Do I want to sack the Brute? Don't think so. But I am going to try to equip... I guess I'll go Darksteel Citadel first. And equip this to my Lyris and try to gain 5 life here. If he wants to trade 2 of his creatures for my Lyris, I'm fine with that. Ooh, I'm getting both of his Soul Scars. Okay, I'm fine with that. I could have played the Stone Coil pre-combat, but I don't really want to do that too much versus Eidolon. So he gets my Lyris here, but I get 5 life and I get 2 of his creatures killed. And I get to Ghostfire re-equip. Like, the problem is, like, I wanted to keep Mutavaults as blockers if he just didn't block. So I didn't really want to tap out for a pre-combat Stone Coil. Okay, so he's just putting Lyris into his hands. Okay, Smith is really nice. But this Eidolon is gonna hurt me here. Ornithopter, not the best. But I guess it's not the worst side there. I guess I just do this to get a counter on Smith and attack for 2 and then re-equip to the other Ornithopter. I still have the 30 life from the Ginger Brood here. So if he goes for double burn spell, I should still be fine. So just attack for 2. So I think I do want to play out this Ginger Brood. It does net me 1 life overall. If he has a removal Boros Charm, then I die here, but I don't die to just Boros Charm, that's why I'm fine with this. If he has Skull Crack to go with it, then okay. Oh, no, right, he can still just do, yeah, okay. As that, he had the burn. Yeah. I wanted the Smith to get to a 3-3, that's the main reason why I played Brood out. So let's hope the removal helps. So I don't really need the... I guess, yeah, I want the glitters because he can just outside the opponent's creatures, so I don't want the Bomats. And the Brutes are fine. The Hope I don't think is that relevant. I think I'll cut 1 Stone Coil. So I think just the Eidolon got me there. Not having a way to remove it. Maybe if I would have played... Well, but if I just play a Stone Cold pre-combat, go to 3, then he can just take the Lyris hit and hit me back. So I don't know how good that is for me. That's the only thing like I could have changed outside of maybe just sack. Well, no, if I try to sack... No, why was that? How much was I at? So I lost 2 life. Yeah, if I would have just tried to sack end of turn, I would have died. So I'm gonna keep here. So turn 1, I'm gonna go for the Ghost Fire. So I've got an Ensoul, but post sideboard, he's got Artifact and Enchantment removal, so... Like, game 1, I don't think he could have beat, like, this hand if Cascade was, for instance, the 1 mana thing, because I don't think he can beat Ensoul Artifact. But after sideboard, he can destroy my enchantment. How do I play this out? So I want to Ensoul next turn. I think Ornithopter Equip is a good turn here. It's not too mana efficient, but I think it gives me a 2/4 blocker, which is really hard for him to deal with. And if he uses a Destroy Artifact, I'm completely fine. Just trying to bait out so he doesn't have a Wear and Tear or something. Okay, so this is... I think I'm fine, so this is probably Wizard Lightning or a Wild Slash. But I'm just gonna go Ensoul and hit for 5 back. Could even hit for 7. Yeah, I think that's fine. I can actually just hit for 7 here. Like, if he's gonna attack with a Swift Spear again, I don't want to block. And next turn, I'm probably just gonna go Casket for sure, and maybe 1/1 Stone Coil if I need a chump blocker, and just try to kill him. Of course, if he goes like Land, Wear Tear, Destroy Ensoul, Destroy Ornithopter, I'm gonna be pretty sad, but can't really prevent that. Rip Apart, sure. I can work with that. And a Wizard's Lighting to my face. Okay, sure. So I think I just want a 4/4 Stone Coil, and I'm gonna attack for 2 here. Like, the 4/4 Stone Coil is a much better blocker than the 2/4 because he can't just 1 instant and sorcery and then 1-for-1 trade with his Swift Spear. He actually needs to kill it. Okay, well, this could be a problem if he's got enough damage. So double Wizard is 6. So I block this in case of double Wizard. Oh, he just wants to trade? Sure. Okay, that's not great. So if I exile this and put Luris into my hand, I lose 1 life. I lose 1 life, I go to 6, then I die to a Boros Charm. I think I can just Casket, lose 1 life to put Luris into my hand. And then pass. But I guess that's 6. I do still die to 2 removal spells. But I guess that's worth a turn. It is kind of awkward, but... And if he tries to tap either Raminep or Forge, then I can just kill him with an Soul on Ornithopter. This Mana Confluence not being a Spire of Industry is really unfortunate here. If he 2-for-1s himself, I'm completely happy. Like, I'll take the block immediately. So I basically cut him off from using these 2 lands, which I think is good enough. And if he's got one low, if he could have killed me from 5, he can probably kill me from 6. So I'm just gonna go onto the Ornithopter, 7 in the air. Now if he takes, I guess he can use this for colorless still. But there was no other way to do it. If he has 2 3 damage burn spells that don't require colored mana, then... Like, because I'm preventing a Boros Charm now. And I should have played my Hallowed Fountain as well. Because if he tries to use... Okay, I don't think he can win anymore. Unless he has, like... No, any spell he would have cast on end of turn to try burn me out. I don't really see how he could... Like, he can survive, that's for sure, but... Don't really see how he can win. Yeah, okay, that's surviving. Because these 2 lands can't make a color. That's the current problem. And if he exiles Ornithopter, I just equip to Luris and then a win. On the draw, do I want to change anything? I don't think so. Just hope for some portable holes, I guess. Okay, there's a portable hole in this pretty darn good hand. If Smith also finds a portable hole, we might be in the golden here. No one drop from our opponent. That's interesting. So let's see, what does he have on 2? I think I just go tap Hallowed Fountain and save my Ginger Brute for a Smith trigger. And I also, that's the same reason I'm not casting Ornithopter. If he killed my Smith, I don't care. I just get a card out of it most of the time, so... Another portable hole. I'm gonna go for Ornithopter, try to make it a 2-2. Because I already have a play for turn 3, so... Ooh, Searing Blood. That's gonna be... I guess if he has a handful of Searing Bloods, then I can lose with this hand. Unfortunately, I cannot do anything really versus a full burn hand. Like, I can beat Lyris and creatures, that's not the issue. I don't want to go in Soul here. I think I just want to go a bit more with the Smith. I think I should have played the Pathway first, but I guess I could draw the Citadel, yeah. But I think I just grab Ginger Brute. Like, he's also life gain. Ginger Brute is also life gain. I shouldn't underestimate that. And his best turn 3 play, again, was just that Lyris to hand. So he's probably saving up for some burn. I could also see a Searing Blood on a Ginger Brute here, just to try and gain some life. I'm definitely not blocking here. I don't want to get 2 for 1. And he knows about the portable hole, so it shouldn't be, like, too surprising for him if his creature dies. I guess he might not expect Lyris dying as well. Because I've got also the casket. He knows about the portable hole. Like, I'm just gonna get rid of all his creatures for now, keep a blocker back. And next turn, I'm probably gonna start playing a bit more safe. Might keep the Ginger Brute and 2 mana up. I guess I play a new Ginger Brute and leave that one up. Rip apart for Lyris? Yeah, sure. Well, you don't have anything to bring back with it, so... Sure. Another Smith? Ideally, I hit an artifact land off of the Smith. I'm at 16. What's the best he can do? 4. 4, 4. So 4 into 4, 4, 2. That's 14. That's his best hand. And he can't do it. Yeah, so I'm just going to go for Smith number 2. So that's with his best hand. He cannot do it, so if his hand is literally 3 charms, which is 12, and then a Wild Slash, he cannot do it. So I should be in no threat of him killing me. And that's just complete worst case scenario, but from his hand, it doesn't look like he has any creatures. It's either lands, removal I think he would have used at this point, and the last option is he's just got straight burn like Boros Charm. Wow, perfect Citadel. Not to mention that if I just hit Citadel, like, it's so much better. Yeah, now he's forced to use removal on that. Now I might even consider... Nah, I think I just wait. Like, I can't portable hole him. Do I just go play out the Ginger Brute? I think I just wait. I think I wait. I sack Ginger Brute end of turn. No, well, I don't really need the buffer, though. Next turn, I'm gonna go in Soul. Ensoul plus Ornithopter. I'm gonna use Ornithopter just to trigger my Smith. Like, the point is, if any of his creatures are gonna die, gonna go away, it's gonna be mostly because into exile. So, okay, Smith is gone now, so he's got removal, no doubt about that. Hi, Krug. Doing pretty well. I think this is a good enough spot to crack Mr. Brood here. I get a 6th life out of it. The opponent doesn't get lifelink. I think that's fair enough. Double Ensoul. So I am gonna Ensoul the Citadel. And then go Brute. And I think I'm just gonna swing with the Brute here. I don't really want to do lifelink trades right now. I don't want to hit him for 5, so he hits me back with 3 lifelink, because that's overall favorable for him. Well, that just sucks. Okay, so I guess I'll portable hole one of these chain to the rocks now. I'm just not sure if I want the Smith. Well, I guess I don't really care about that at this point in time, so I'll just go grab my Smith now. Okay, finds me a Stone Coil. And it has protection from Lyris, which is really nice. So I want double blue. So Stone Coil for 3. Brute gets in. So I should be able to win this game. Opponent doesn't seem to have too many good cards. Now I have 2 blockers for Lyris. 1 he can't even trade with. I have Ensoul, Stone Coil, rip apart. Oh, he rips apart the chain, the one that had chain, because he can't rip apart the Stone Coil. So it looks like my Stone Coil is going here. He's got just removal galore and a shock. Okay. But I still do have my own Lyris, so... So I think he's used up most of his stuff now, so I'm gonna try to go for an Ensoul. Oh, my second Ensoul. And I'm gonna try to trade with Mutavault here, so... Actually, do I try to trade with Mutavault, or do I just add the Lyris to my hand? I think the Lyris to hand is just more relevant. And I can just play out this Ornithopter, which is probably just going to be a chump blocker for Lyris now. Yeah, I think I just chump Lyris here. So I'm going to get the Casket back to exile the Lyris. Keep drawing a lot of lands, which is not great, but still good enough probably to win this game. So get rid of your Lyris. Hit with the Ensoul creature. So now he needs to draw something for my Lyris. He did not, and he scoops. I had Smiths, Ginger Brutes. I could gain 3 life every turn, so... And I had a 5/5, which I could re-Ensoul if I really needed to. So, no real chance for him to win here. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna be on the draw for this one. Lyris Mirror. Got no land. Okay. Definitely mulling this. This looks like a nice hand. I think I don't need the Stone Coil. I think I can get something off of Smith. Oh, it's the mirror. Oh, wonderful. Mirror with opponent on the play. Okay, I guess I drew Stone Coil anyway. Guess now I'm gonna play it out on a 1. Because I've already got my curve lined up pretty much. And I don't mind having this on a 1 with staff. Ooh, he's got pretty much the nuts here. Yikes. I could also say I have the nuts, but unfortunately, if the opponent does have a... What is it, the 1-mana exile artifact, then this is gonna get very dicey for me, so I'm not gonna risk it. Guess I can offer up a trade here. Probably not gonna accept, but still can try. So he has Ensoul. If he has Ensoul, then that's a problem. Okay, Ensoul. Not sure why he kept this up instead of just hitting me for 2 extra. Does he have main deck Stubborn? No. Ghostfire? Okay, that's interesting. He didn't want to go for the extra damage. Okay, let's hope for the best with this Smith. If I can find the 1-mana artifact, I think I'm well, very much ahead. Citadel is not terrible, because it lets me Ensoul plus Citadel. I guess I just go for the Ghostfire Blade here. So this is a very difficult spot for me. If I just found the, what's it called? Portable hole, then this wouldn't have even been an issue, but unfortunately did not find one. Now if he has, like, he can equip here and attack for 8, that's like not horrible for me, and I can always double block the Smith here with my Smith. Next turn I pretty much just got lined up like Ensoul plus equip with Ghostfire to give myself a 7/7. He's gonna have an 8/8 so he can get through. Because his creature also has trample. Yep. So if nothing else happens, I'm just gonna go to 4 here. Ooh, Shadow Spear. Well, I guess he only has 2 cards in hand, so if I can stabilize here, that'd be great. So, Ensoul Artifact. I actually need blue for that. That'd be nice. So, Ensoul Artifact. Wow, he's got main deck Stubborn Denial. Wow. That's really unfortunate for me. So I guess I can... No, I can't block it. Wow, main deck Stubborn Denial, last 2 cards in hand. Yeah, now I just can't do anything. Like, I can chump here, and then double block this, but then I go to 1 empty board, and he's got a Trampler. I guess he could just put it here, and then I'm just dead. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. If I would have gotten Ensoul here, then I could have equipped a Ghostfire Blade. That is unfortunate. Let's hope that I draw actually one of the exiles after sideboard. Like, I still don't know if I like Stubborn Denial here in this matchup. I don't like Bomat because it literally dies to everything. And Glitter. I think on the play it's fine to have some stubborn denials, but I think that's it. The only thing I could have done differently in that game was gone immediately turn 2 Ensoul on Stone Coil and hope he doesn't have Portable Hole. But then if I have, like, he basically took the same gamble, but for him it was a lot better because he also had a Smith to go with it. That would have just completely lost all of my board if he just went Portable Hole. I guess I could also bring in Light of Hope, but that doesn't really help versus Staff.
Oh, I can't forgive, can't forget myself. The peace that I'm missing, it kills me inside. I need help, oh please give me back. This one part, this one that I'm sorry.
Okay. So I have the hand he had last game, so Drumsmith Artifact. This time I have double Smith plus a casket. As far as hands go, this one's pretty good. Ooh, and a Ghost Fireblade. That's really nice. So I think I basically have his hand from last game. If I go for the Ginger Brute, might be better here. Just go get in for 1. I'm not going to be using Ghost Fireblade anyway. And I can use Ginger Brute with Springleaf Drum to make some more mana. I'm going to probably be using Ornithopter for that anyway, but... Portable Hole. Okay. Smith. My own Portable Hole. I think I just get rid of his Smith. Well, no, what did he find? He found Portable Hole. So I don't think I want to Portable Hole him then. So I just go Ghost Fireblade here. Actually, this was wrong. I should have Ghost Fired with the Ginger Brutes to at least have the option to block. I'm gonna pass here. So that was a mistake. I should have left this. Highly unlikely that I'm gonna block, but should have left it back in case. I don't want to Portable Hole his Smith because then he Portable Holes my hole. And he gets the Smith trigger. So that's what I'm planning to do right now. And if he doesn't, then I'm probably could just kill one thing, Ghost Fireblade, and swing. If he doesn't Portable. I guess if he could also then have another Portable, and then it's like a whole Portable war. Okay, sure. He could just take my Ginger Brood and smack me for 5, but I don't think he's winning that raise. Okay, so he's taking Ghost Fire. So I could just take both of his blockers here and attack for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put him to half. It's not too bad of a play. Does he have another Portable? Or is he... Okay, he's just equipping the Ornithopter. Oh, he's actually attacking me. Oh, because he's got another Ornithopter. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I don't hate the idea of just getting rid of both of his creatures and two-shotting him. Yeah, I'm not really against that idea. I guess I could get rid, but then I can equip if I get rid of this. So I guess I just portable hole the Ornithopter and get rid of the Smith. Not sure if it matters how I take them, with which artifact I take which one, but hit him for 8, put him to 8. Okay, that's not too relevant. Huh? What does he have for... Oh, glitter? So he's glitter for blockers? But you can't really pay 2 life there. With the Hallowed Fountain. Unless you have something special. Okay, so it's Mutavolt. So this isn't gonna be attacking anyway, so... Let's just get a 4/4 Stone Coil out there. And I'll just swing in. He's forced to block the Smith. And he takes 5. It goes to 3. He shouldn't be able to kill me on the backswing. I have a Reacher. And next turn I have a Pump for Smith plus Mutavolt attack. And Gingerbread's unblockable, so basically this is unblockable, and then I have 3 lethal creatures next to it. So I think he needs, like, portable hole for this casket. Oh wow, he brought in Scrabbling Claws. I'm not sure why. That's not really a great card in this matchup. Like, yeah, it does stop Luris, but you shouldn't be worrying about Luris that much. Like, because if Luris gets 1 card out of the bin, he's probably done his job already. And he also left in all that glitters, which is a bit interesting. So maybe I want to bring in the Trade Winds, but Trade Winds... Like, 'cause I'm not really sure what I want to be bouncing on my part. Like, that's the only thing I don't really know with Trade Winds. Like, I could save something of mine? I guess it's worth a shot. I don't think I want Stubborn Denial on the draw. So I think I'm just going to board in the Trade Winds because I saw he's going to go all that glitters. So let's just try to be as defensive as possible. Okay, this is another great hand. We got Drum, Smith, 1-drop Casket, and also an Ensoul to top it off if I find the Citadel. Okay, opponent also has a Drum, so it looks like we're both gonna have a Drum opener. Nobody has Drum Ornithopter at least. Okay, so it looks like, no, this is a Stone Coil. It's not, I was gonna say it looks like we both have the same hands, but not really the case. Huh, old portable hole. I guess that's gonna be my play this turn. I don't want to get... I guess I can grab... Oh, this is an interesting one. But I think Casket is just too good in this matchup to not take. I don't want to get ensouled, and then he locks me, but with go Hope of Girper, and then I'm not able to ensoul. So that's the thing I'm kind of afraid of in that scenario. Okay, an Ornithopter, that actually kind of messes up my plan of trying to... I guess not that much. Ooh, portable. That's actually really, really nice. I think I can go really offensive here with the Ensoul artifact. Think that's a good idea. Just try to take him out as fast as possible. So Ensoul, portable hole. I think I'm just gonna take his Ghostfire Blade, which is pretty much his only offense here. And get in for 8. He knows about a casket in my hand, but I don't care that much. I'm gonna have Gingerbread Casket next turn. I could have gone for his Springleaf Drum, but if he's tapping his blockers, I'm not that afraid. Does he have a Smith? Smith is a way he gets back here. Smith into maybe like a portable hole or something like that. Like, I do still have 2 large threats. I still have Luris, double casket. Oh no, he left in the glitters. Okay. I still don't really... I guess he's gonna lock me. Is that his plan? He's gonna lock me and try to kill me? Yeah, that's highly unlikely to work. So, because he knows about Casket, he's gonna lock me with Hope of Girper, hoping that... I really don't know what happens, but... Because this is also gonna lose power. Like, it is an okay plan, don't get me wrong, but... I'm gonna be living this Gingerbread back to gain me some life, so I don't think it's gonna work out. Because he's probably... I guess he could... No. If he hits Ensoul... Maybe? If he just rips Ensoul, it's not enough. And if he tries to draw with Scrabbling Claws... Then the creature gets smaller, so he could have Artifact Land. No, that doesn't do anything either. Because once I get to cast my spells, like I have double caskets, so no blocker is gonna save him. And he also didn't leave up Mutavault as a blocker, so yeah. Managed to win the mirror this time. Okay, last round on the play. Opponent also got a companion. Okay. Luris versus Giganta. Okay. Got a nice and fast hand here. So definitely keeping. So, do I want to go Giganta? Who runs Giganta? I think I just go Stonecoil. Because it's 1 bigger if I Ensoul, it becomes a 6/6. Is this just a Jeskai deck? Triome. Okay, I've got too many Ensouls, like... Unfortunately, if this just eats a chain to the rocks, that is going to be very bad, but I have too many Ensouls to wait here. Yeah, it is that deck. Oh, perfect draw. Let's just hope it's not too slow. Because he could have just Ascendancy and maybe kill me, but this is still like... Do something or you die. Okay, that's not Ascendancy, so I think The die option is coming into effect here. What a game, what a game. Haven't had this hand all day, so good to know you can still have one of those. So Stubborn Denials are coming in. The Portable Holes are trash because it doesn't hit Ascendancy and it does not hit his only creatures. I'm definitely bringing the Light of Hope because I want to destroy Ascendancy. The Aether Trade Winds is not really that effective. This does stop Omnath's ETB, but that's about it. So I definitely want the Hope. I don't want the Shadow Spear. And what else do I not want? The Staff might be a bit slow. I guess he also could be on Niv, yeah. No. He cast Opt. He cast Opt. It's 100% Ascendancy. Niv never runs Opt. But yeah, based on how he played, it could have also been Niv. But no. With Opt, it's never Niv. So I just need to full board for Ascendancy. I don't know. Do I really want Trade Winds just to bounce it back once? Oh, actually, Portable Hole, I can use it to get rid of Chain to the rocks, but I think that's just pretty weak. I don't think I want to be doing that. Like, the biggest problem is if he has Chain, and then he just chains the big stuff. Bomat's pretty good. Well, yeah, Bomat's actually pretty good here. I think it's better than a random Ginger Brute. Stone Coil gets through Omnath. So I think it is a bit better. No. Spear is... oh, you mean for remove... No. It's... If I want to remove Hexproof and also hit, like, it's just too much work. Like, the removal would only hit the Dork. It doesn't hit Omnath or Dork. This hand is... interesting. So, I guess I'm on the draw. I'll keep this because I'm on the draw. Because if I hit a second land, this hand is basically the nuts. And without a second land, this is still a serviceable hand with high upside. So next turn, it's going to be Stone Coil Beaumont. But if I get a... he has to try it again. I don't really want to leave this turn up, so I'm just going to go with the original plan of Stone Coil Beaumont. Try to get some cards under Beaumont. Gonna need a land, and I'm gonna need it soon. I don't think he can kill me with Ascendancy, I'm pretty sure. It's Dorknath. Perfect. Oh, now he can kill me. That's a bit late. If he couldn't kill me before, he can for sure kill me now. I think I just need to advance my board. I don't know if I can hold... I guess I can Light of Hope, snipe an Ascendancy. Still gonna hit him with the Stone Coil. Actually, no. I think it's just better to play out my Staff. I could get in for one, but I think it's just better to play Staff. So if he has... Wow, and he has... So he has... Carry added into passage, into Omnath, into passage. Okay. So he's gonna have the mana here. There's Ascendancy. Now let's see, does he have Ascendancy numero 2? So I'm definitely just gonna in response immediately destroy target enchantment. And hope for the best. If he has another one, then okay. Couldn't do much. If he has carried and Omnath into double Ascendancy, like, there's no... Oh, well, maybe if I was on the... Maybe if I had a second land, I could have gone Smith double Glitter. Maybe that would have been enough. But for right now, I'm just basically very, very stuck. Like, Glitter is currently giving me 6/6, so if I rip a land, I can go Smith Glitter. Looks like it's not an easy decision if he's tanking for so long. If it's just another Ascendancy, he probably just would have slammed it. If it's another... Oh, Giganta the hand! That bad! Never mind. Looks like we're in good shape. His best play is Giganta the hand. Wait, what? Now I'm confused. Now I'm just straight up confused. What's going on here? Oh, God. Now I'm just straight up confused. Okay, so he doesn't have a spell in his hand. That's what you're telling me. He doesn't have a spell. Or he has the one that makes all of his lands into creatures, which is gonna completely wreck me, but I can't do anything about that. So if I go in Soul... If I try to high roll with the Smith into a... the artifact land. Forgot the name of. Darksteel Citadel. Then I can go that Citadel Glitter. Otherwise, I can just Glitter here for +6, put it to 7. Next turn, +7, 14, 15. I guess that's lethal if he doesn't have a land, so... So we're going for it. Smash. If he doesn't have a land, he's... if he taps out for Giganta and he passes, he's dead. That's not Giganta. So if he would have tapped 5 for Giganta pass, he would have died. But that's... this is not going to end well. If he magically bricks the top 3 cards of his deck, then... He's one hell of a player. Well, alright, that's bad. That's a sign. Rip. Am I just dead with this? So this is 8, 13, 14, 1 short. So 1 spell and I'm dead. Yeah, just show me the 1 spell. Change the rock, sure. Okay. Okay, I got the nuts, he got the nuts. Okay, now can I please just draw a Stubborn Denial? Just give me an Ensoul Stub. That's all I need, with maybe a Darksteel Citadel. If it's not too much to ask for. Oh, it's missing the stub, but it's still okay, I guess. Well, I guess let's try to smash. No chain to the rocks. Don't chain me. Don't chain me. Because I'm also going to lose my land if I get chained. Oh! Actually... One moment, just let me check something. Is there any reason for me to enchant my land specifically? Okay, there is not, so I should put it on Ornithopter. Most likely here. So I should just put it on Ornithopter. That's the correct play here. So I don't lose the land when I eventually get chained to the rocks. But if he doesn't have them, he's in a world of hurt. Because it's gonna be all that glitters plus Ghostfire Blade. Oh, there are the rocks. Opponent's got the rocks. Ah, dang it! Well, actually I can't even cast all that glitters, it's that sad. This really sucks. I can't even cast. And if I attack with... Oh god, this really sucks. It really, really sucks. This draw was about as bad as it could be. I think I just do this and smash. Ah, dang it. That was unfortunate. So he bottomed the card with Opture. Does he have another chain? Oh, if I just had a colored land, this would have been so easy. Because I would have just gone glitter. God dang it. This was just a colored land. Deck, this is not funny. This is not funny. This is really not funny. Okay, so let's say he's gonna go Omnath next turn. So that's like the scary thing. How much does this pump? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay, so I'm gonna hold up Stubborn Denial for a Spell Pierce. That's literally what I'm gonna do here. So I'm holding up sorry, not Spell Pierce, Force Spike. I'm holding up Force Spike for non-creature spells. Okay, sure. Actually, I guess I save this for a chain to the rocks. Maybe I can stub a chain. In an ideal, well, actually I can give this unblockable as well if I glitter. So Caryatid does not save him. So he needs another rocks here. Then you draw the basic planes, like... No. Just play Caryatid. Oh yeah, that works. Resolve your triggers, good sir. Resolve your triggers. I will most definitely have a response to that. Resolve that trigger. Let's animate this Mutavault. And let's miraculously get blue mana. And get stubbed. Oh, now I get the Ornithopter, really? Couldn't have been one turn earlier? So I could have gone Glitter, Stubborn Denial. Now I get the Ornithopter? Didn't know you liked me that much. And we got him! Unfortunate. Number 18.